I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dee and welcome back to a new Costco Canada haul. In today's video, I'm sharing a huge haul. I decided to stock up on a few things. So let me go ahead and share everything I grabbed this week. I'll start over here. I grabbed some bread. This is good for just having on hand and it's actually cheaper than getting it at the grocery store. I also picked up some mini naan dippers. One of my daughters really loves this, so this is perfect for school lunches and snacks or after school snacks. We also were low on sugar, and this is the sugar that we normally like to buy, so just went ahead and replenish that. I usually only have to buy this maybe twice a year. I feel like I really don't have to get it often, so I don't mind whenever this is something that I have to add to the list. And I wanted to show you really quickly just how much I have left from my stash at home. So this is all that I have left in my giant mason jar. Whenever I see it get that low, it means that it's time to replenish. And so that's why I went ahead and picked up some more. Next up, I grabbed some of these peach cups. The kids really enjoy these. And we ran out, so it was time to get some more. We also ran out of basmati rice, and this is my first time buying this gold brand. I decided to pick up this brand instead of the Kirkland signature one because every now and then this goes on sale. So what I'll do for March is add this rice to my buy list and add it to the price adjustment section, and if it happens to go on sale, I'll make sure to get a price adjustment on that. But I've heard that this rice is really good and we love basmati rice, so that's why I went ahead and picked that one up this time. The kids came shopping with me and they saw this Sour Patch Kids with bunny ears, so I went ahead and grabbed these for them. And then I picked up some of these chocolate covered almonds. They are so good, so we went ahead and grabbed some more. I try to only buy that once a month, otherwise we go through it way too quickly. We also ran out of seaweed, so I went ahead and grabbed more seaweed, and I stocked up on more ramen noodles. The sale got extended somehow, and so my kids happen to like it now, and so do I. So now we have a good supply to last us for a couple months. We're hoping not to go through this really quickly because it's a lot of ramen and I really don't want to go through it that quickly, but while the sale is on, it's definitely worthwhile stocking up, and that's how I like to shop for things like this. Just get it when there's a sale and get a lot of it. I also picked up some chicken tenders. That was on my shopping list for the week, so I went ahead and picked it up. I like this one because it actually tastes good, and when you put it in the air fryer, it's also really good. You can also bake it in the oven to prepare it, but I feel like if you have an air fryer, everything tastes better when you put it in the air fryer. So this is just a brand that we like, Hampton House. It's also really affordable, but not only that, it actually tastes really good. I also picked up some more pesto. This is the best pesto that I've ever had, so I only buy it from Costco and I store it in my freezer. The one that we have in our freezer is really low, and so that's why I need to get more. This is all we have left from the one in the freezer. As you can see, it's really low, and when you put it in the freezer, it never goes bad. I also had to get more organic chicken wings. This one was not too bad in price. The kids love chicken wings, and I love having it in the freezer because whenever I'm making something I know they're not going to like, this is just something quick and easy I can put together. If you're curious to know how I make my chicken wings normally, I did share it in my haul last weekend where I shared what's for dinner for the entire week. So I shared 4 dinner ideas that you can mix and match and try out for yourself, and chicken wings was one of the recipes that I made. And I like my chicken wings extra crispy. When I made it last week, I didn't do it for as long to get it crispy because the kids were hungry. But this is really good to have. I usually portion it out into 3 separate portions or 4 depending on how much is in here. Since this costs $36, I think I could get this into 4 portions, and maybe they can have like 10 or 12 wings in each portion. There's a lot that actually comes in here, so I really like getting this at Costco. And then I also picked up more of this beef bulgogi. My husband doesn't eat chicken, so whenever I do chicken wings, I always do something else so he can have something too. And he really likes this one, so this is what I got for him, and I like it too. This is so good with rice and broccoli. Next up, I grabbed some organic baby spinach as a quick and easy dinner or side for dinner. I thought I would saute up some spinach, and I've been actually craving some green smoothies, and I need the spinach to go ahead and make my green smoothie. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and because I'm craving green smoothies, I grabbed 3 bunches of organic bananas this week because I want to have a bunch dedicated just for smoothies. I'm actually going to peel them and put them in the freezer, and the other 2 will go through in a week. Last week I was able to make some banana muffins because I had 3 old bananas from like a week prior that I've been saving. And so I'm hoping to use 1 bunch for the freezer for smoothies and the other 2 for munching. Sometimes we end up not having bananas for smoothies because we munch on all of them. And so I decided to get 3 bunches this week to avoid that happening. And I also picked up a bag of lemons. We were out and I wanted to get ginger, but Costco no longer carries the organic ginger or regular ginger at all. So I'll have to go to my regular grocery store and get ginger, but I did go ahead and pick up some lemons from Costco this time. Costco also had some new kind of apples. I think these are called crisp something apple. I showed it in my shop for this week, so you would have seen it then. But they look like Honeycrisp kinda, but I think that they're just way cheaper, so I just opted to get 2 bags. 1 bag is never enough for us. I have one daughter who will eat like 3 apples in a row. She loves them, and then we end up having no apples after like 4 days. And we also use apples in oatmeal too. It's so good. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 bags of those crisp apples this week. I forgot the full name, but it's crisp something, or does it say here? No, it doesn't say here, but it's really, really good. I also picked up 2 bags of clementines because they were on a sale, and these store really good in the fridge. So I'll put 1 whole bag in a drawer in my fridge, and I'll put half of a bag out on in a bowl on my table, and usually we go through it very quickly like that. And then I'll put some extras probably in our fruit basket so we can kind of store them in different places, but also be able to go through them without any of them going bad. The deal was just too good for me not to get a double amount, so that's why I did that. Now over here, I picked up a pineapple this week. It looked really good, and so I was in the mood for pineapple, so I went ahead and grabbed one. I also grabbed a package of raspberries. They looked really good, so I opted to get that as well. And then I grabbed 2 packages of blackberries. 1 package is never enough for us, and I hadn't bought blackberries in a while, so this is like a nice little treat. True story. These 2 packages is just enough for all 4 of us because we usually go half and half. Mom and Dad get 1 pack and the kids get the other pack. We love blackberries, so I'm happy that I went ahead and saw these for a decent price because it's been a minute since we were able to get berries on our grocery shop, so this is good to have. And asparagus was also on sale. I wasn't planning to get it because I just bought some last week and used it up in a ton of our recipes for dinner, but because the sale was on, I decided asparagus again. And I picked up some sweet potatoes to do as sides for dinner for my husband and I. We like roasting these into little cubes. You would have saw that I used roasted sweet potatoes in one of my meals from last week as well. I just usually do a bunch at once and then I add it to my meals just to add a little extra something. I also found these new mini cucumbers at Costco, and the price was actually pretty reasonable for the amount that you get. It's a lot in there, so I thought that that was a good deal, and I'm happy to see it's more affordable now. I also picked up some of these baby carrots for T-Bone and the kids and myself. These are always so good, so I went ahead and grabbed that. I also picked up some Sun Chips for myself. That's one of my favorite chips right now. And I also picked up Doritos. That's my family's favorite chips. I tend to gravitate to the Sun Chips because they don't make my mouth really sore and tender. Whereas I find that whenever I eat the Doritos, they make my mouth sore. Totally worth it, but I'd rather just have the Sun Chips and not have that problem. Leave a comment to let me know if you have that problem too when you eat chips. I feel like my gums are super sensitive. But I just can't not have chips. Chips are too good to not to have. So I got some Sun Chips for me, and I feel like they're a little bit healthier than Doritos. That's just what I think. So that's pretty much everything I have laid out on my table, but I have quite a lot more that I want to share with you. So I did go ahead and grab a few things over here. I'll go ahead and start with some stuff for T-Bone. We were running low on poop bags, so I went ahead and grabbed some more poop bags. There's 360 in here, and it comes with a case. We actually needed a case again, so I'm glad that I was able to find that. I hadn't bought this brand before, I think, but I always like to get the bags at Costco because it's way cheaper than the pet store and even the dollar store. The dollar store ones rip, and I cannot risk trying to pick up and have a bag rip, so I like to get the ones from Costco. I did also see this Barkamole on a markdown, and T-Bone's training class, we're learning that we have to sort of get them interactive toys just to keep their mind busy and also keep them out of trouble. And so I thought that this interactive toy would be good for him and also good for the kids to teach him how to play with it. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. He's a little tuckered out right now, super tired from a busy day. He got his first haircut today. So went ahead and picked this up for him as a nice little interactive toy for him to play with. And then I saw that in the Costco magazine for March that this Kong toy set is in the warehouse, and Kong is supposed to be super durable. That's what we use for his frozen yogurt and fruit. And this brand is really good. I like that this is like a big chewer, but it is a little bit on the soft side. I'm wondering how long it's going to take him to destroy that. I know for sure he'll destroy this in about 5 minutes or less because he chews through everything. And I think that will be good for chewing on. This might last a little while too. This feels pretty sturdy. And I think some of these squeak. So I think he will really enjoy these. So this one is a Kong bouncer with a little rope, so you can toss and retrieve. You can bounce, roll, and play. Then there's this ball-tastic or ballistic one. It's supposed to be durable, long-lasting, fun, reinforced with blah, blah, blah. It squeaks and rattles. Oh, he's going to love that. There's this one that's the dots. It's good for chewing, which is good because he does like to chew on things sometimes. And it bounces too, apparently, so that's a really cool feature. And then this one is crunchy, so it's soft, cuddly plush that he's gonna rip up in 2 seconds. But it has like the little crickle sound and it rattles. So this is just something to add to his toy collection. None of his toys last for long. We actually have a BarkBox subscription for him because it's the only way to keep him happy with toys. Just get new ones all the time. They just don't last when you have a big puppy like this one. You good at chewing stuff? Everybody loves you. They think you're so sweet. I think you're sweet too. You're such a good boy. Which one do you want to play with first, T? You like this one? Let's see if I can get it out. Hold on. 1 second. You gotta wait. 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 Okay, so it is exactly 2 days since T-Bone has gotten this toy. Okay, 2 days. The hair is gone. He chewed that right off, and I had to take it from him. The face has some fluff. There is definitely fluff there. There is this giant hole in the back with a lot of fluff that I had to get rid of. But look, I think the inside has like, it feels like a plastic bottle. Hold on. He really, really likes this toy. And then the tail, which he's holding on to right now. The tail there has a giant hole. And he still wants to play tug with it. Okay. Let's play. Let's play. Now, getting back into the haul over here, I grabbed some Cheerios. They were on sale, and I like to have this in my pantry always. And I picked up more orange juice, which is back up in price again this week. So the last time when I got orange juice, that was the best week to get it because it was like $14.19. Now it's like $16.99, I think. I also saw that organic strawberry lemonade was back in stock. That's a sure sign that spring and summer is coming. So went ahead and picked this up. It's a 3-pack, so that's gonna go in our pantry, 1 in our fridge, and the other 2 in our pantry for a later date. Me and the girls, we love lemonade, and I like that this is organic, plus it tastes really good. So went ahead and picked that up. Over here, since the kids were with me, we stopped by the book department, and if there's one thing about me, I cannot say no to new books and stuff like that. So I grabbed this monster book. It's like 1,000,001 pages. Look, it's almost 600 pages. It's like 500 and something pages. It's supposed to be a mystery, like suspense. It's called You Don't Want to Know, and that makes me want to know. It's #1 New York best-selling author Lisa Jackson, and it looks really interesting. So it's a psychological suspense. A mother's worst fear is the only beginning of a terrifying nightmare. I feel like this is something that I might try to read through really quickly. I mean, it's a lot of reading, but this will keep me busy for spring for sure. I definitely want to know. You don't want to know, but I want to know. I want to know what's going on in this book. And then the kids picked up these little art sets. So they're both like pretty good prices. This one is like a neon colored one with markers, and inside it has the markers with different colors, and then it has all the pages for you to work on. So I like getting things like this for the kids instead of toys, because I feel like toys are just, they're past that stage of the toys. And then I got this animal one. The girls picked them out. This one comes with stickers plus the markers, and the coloring pages look really cool too. So these are some new things for the kids to do, and I've got a new book for me, and T-Bone's got lots of new things for him. So everyone got pretty lucky on this shop. And I saw a sale on these Mondetta shirts. I have the set that's black and white, and I really love this sort of sage color. And so I decided to pick it up. The medium fits me perfectly, and it's a pack of 2, but this is really good. The material is really good. And even though it's activewear, I wear it as regular wear. So I really love anything from Mondetta. So speaking of Mondetta, I saw this on my last shop, and I slept on it. I thought about it, and I decided I needed to have this red color. It's too pretty, and I think that's the perfect color for spring. I actually have a red sweater similar to this, but I don't know where it is. I can't find it, and I decided to replace it with this one. The price was pretty good, so that was a really cool buy for me. And then the last few things I got is a ton of Victoria white linen marinara sauce. There was a sale this week, so I stocked up for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. I should have a 5-month supply. I think the plan I had last time was to get a 6-month supply, but I didn't do that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a 5-month supply. I got 5 packs of 2, so we have 10. I'll make it work. I guess I won't make lasagna yet until around Easter. That way we won't have to go through this much quicker. But this sauce is so good, and the sale price is unbeatable. Like, pasta sauce for this price is so affordable. So that's why I went ahead and grabbed all of these, and I have them in my heavy duty superstore little container because my Costco ones are not going to be able to handle all that weight. But I stocked up on that, and I'm really happy I got that sale. I do have to run in and get a price adjustment for the one I bought recently, and I want to make sure I do that before that sale ends. It's just a few dollars, but it definitely adds up and helps when you get back a little bit every time. So that's everything I picked up this week. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Thank you all so much for watching and spending your time here with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.